one of the most difficult things, or most things that people find most difficult, in using a phone is using the keyboard. Now, the best way to overcome that is, rather than typing, actually use voice typing. I'll show you how to do that. All you do is touch the microphone there, right? And just say something that does voice typing. Whatever you say gets written. I can't do that at the moment while I'm recording this. But that's how I wrote both of these documents, these sentences in this email. I actually touched on that and said it, and it wrote it for me. Now, the other thing is, even though you've got voice typing, you still have to edit things. For example, there's no capital in the Quick Brown Fox. So to do that, I'm going to have to press touch over there somewhere, over here somewhere, and to the left of the T, and change it to an uppercase T. So I did that, and notice when I did that, I put it in a spot but didn't put it in the spot I wanted. If I move across, I can just get it there, right? I might be able to just get it there. However, that's difficult. There's another way of doing it, right? And it's a hidden little function that's built into the standard keyboard, which is, I forget what it's called, some special name. It looks like the keyboard at the bottom here. You can tell you've got that keyboard. It's got these things down at the bottom here. It tells you how to do it, all right? Anyway, put in the word yesterday, didn't want that. So if I touch anywhere there, right, and then hold the keyboard down, whoops, didn't work, all right? Hold the space bar down, didn't work again, didn't work again. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Move it, no, it didn't work, no, it didn't work, no, it didn't work. There you are, now it has worked. You'll notice as I'm sliding this back and forth that the cursor is actually moving across the text. So if I want to go back to the T there, I can just slide with my finger and it goes across. That's because I'm sliding on the space bar on the keyboard. Now I can delete that out, put it into capitals, touch a T. As you can see, it's sometimes difficult to get it started. So that's one of the things that you can do. There's a number of things that you can do, and you can look that up, what special things you can do with a keyboard. But if that one's too difficult, let's say I want to do the one for now, all right? Notice this little function here, right? If I press that, wrong one. Oh no, that's it. Press that. Go into settings there. No, it's not the settings I want to do. Forgot where it is. Okay, press that. Sorry, it's not that one. It's the three buttons, the menu. My apologies. Press that, all right, and go into text editing. All right. When I do that, the keyboard is replaced by this little function here, which is called, I don't know what it's called, all right? But rather than having to use the my finger to move around something, I can do that. No, so I'm pressing the left button, goes to the N for now, go back to the right button. The only trouble is I want to delete that. I can delete that, but if I want to put in now, I've got to close this, which I do that with pressing this button. All right, go back to the keyboard. That's not the right position. And then put in an uppercase N for now. Okay. Another problem I also have with keyboards, and that's why that function called, I think it's called Gboard, works out a lot easier, is if I want to insert text in some way. For example, I want to have, for lazy dog, I want to have the word lazy in front of quick. So I want to have the lazy quick brown fox jump over the lazy dog. So rather than typing the whole thing, I just copy lazy. So I could do that by putting my finger on it, all right? Okay, it's not the right spot. Do that again. Okay, it's roughly in the right spot, but it's not in the copy mode. Now it's in the copy mode. That was rather difficult. Rather than doing it that way, what I can do is be anywhere on the screen, for example there, all right? Once again, press those three buttons, go to text editing, all right? Move across to it with the left arrow, so it's connect to lazy, press the select button, then move across, and it's got the word lazy. Now I've got these buttons here, cut, copy, paste. So what I'm going to do is going to copy. So click on copy, all right? Go to where I want it, so I can press the up arrow, space across, all right? And I can click paste. So it says the lazy quick brown fox, all right? So and then I press space again. So to get out of this, I press the backspace, the back button, okay? Oh, came out of it but didn't come in the right spot, and then press the space. Whoops, didn't do it. Space. So it's the lazy quick brown fox. All right. That is much, much faster and, believe it or not, easier than other ways of doing it. For example, let's say I wanted to put party in now, put now party, what's the time, all right? So I can touch it there, touch it a couple of times, copy that, and I want to put the word party, I've copied it, in between now and what's. If I touch that, and this is how I find the most difficult thing I have with keyboards. If I touch that and I want to insert the word party there, I've already copied it and I want to insert what I want to paste it in there. Doesn't matter, it's got an insert thing. It's got what's over there. That's not where I want to insert it. That's not where I want to insert it. It still won't do it. The only way I know of doing it easily is to touch this function here, all right? Go into text editing, all right, and just go into paste. There we are. The party nows. What's whatever. Okay. And now I can put a space. So that's where that thing is easier, all right? The only other time I've found to be able to, other way of doing that is to insert things in between words, is to actually put in more space. For example, I've got that word party already in the what's called the copy buffer. I want to put it between fox and jumped, right? So if I put it there, okay, put a whole lot of spaces there, then do a thing there, then I can press space. But then I've got to take out all the other spaces, right? That's another workaround of how to insert something in between two words, because Android seems to have a really, really big problem in that you can't just point at something and say, I want to insert between two words. Like, there's nothing here. Oh, there's a paste, right? I can do it there, right? Occasionally you can do it, but it's extremely difficult. That's why this other keyboard function, which is called the Gboard, gives you all these extra things that you can do, right? For example, there's a clipboard, lazy, right? I can have more things put in there. There we are. That's something I pasted earlier, so I can have multiple pastes. Oh, there we are. I can do that, do that, do that, do that, multiple pasting. Okay, so it remembers the previous paste, which I didn't even realise it did. So I just found out that then. Okay, we're on a lot in that video, so if you've got any questions, give us an answer. I might have to break it up into smaller parts.